Wrong Rookie, and today we will be looking at Pureya, developed by Major Ariado. I did play this game on Android via Play Pass, but just before I uploaded this video, I discovered that it was also available on PC. In all honesty, the game does work on mobile devices, and frankly, it was designed with those platforms in mind. That said, I decided to buy the PC version of the game just to support the developer in case the Play Pass doesn't give them much income. The game has you play as a girl who loves playing with her toys and marbles. You play short games that change after a few seconds, and your main objective in each game is to get as many marbles as you can. The marbles are mainly used to play this peg board game, where you have to get the marbles to go to this green circle. Once you get enough of them, the slots will draw numbers. If all the numbers match, you get prizes based on the number that's matched. Rinse and repeat. As you get more prizes, you unlock more games to play, and you also unlock costumes for those games. So far from what I've played, it is brief and does get a bit repetitive later on. But the game knows this and increases the speed of the games when you get a lot of marbles without getting hit. If you take too many hits, however, the speed reduces. So there is a challenge here, as more marbles appear when you are playing the games at the highest speed. By the looks of it, you would not be wrong to conclude that it plays a lot like the Warioware games, where you play a different game every few seconds. But this is where I feel that they play a bit differently. Because in Warioware, every game has a different mechanic and function for you to do at that very second. For example, one game will ask you to remember a sequence of actions, and another game will ask you to count. In Pureya, however, it's mostly the same mechanic, which is to move left or right while collecting marbles. Sure, the way you do it may play differently, but at least from what I've played, the games are structured in the same way, from left to right to get marbles and avoid getting hit. That's literally it. There are no action buttons that are implemented in the games that make them stand out, which is a shame, because the Penguin game could sure use a dedicated jump button instead of pressing right to jump, which is more like a leap and not a jump that I would expect in one place like a platformer of sorts. It also doesn't help that the peg game you play really is based on luck most of the time. I swear, there was this one time where I got a near high number, but instead it played a sort of scene to determine whether I could get it or not, and well, I wasn't lucky. And on top of that, the green hole randomly changes positions, and man, I lost a lot of marbles just trying to get them to that slot. It is also kind of frustrating that it shoots all 3 marbles at once, when I would like it if the game gave me the option to shoot 1 or all 3. I mean, why can't I even shoot 5 marbles at once? But at least there are some options that the game offers that I like. I like the ability to choose any one game and farm for marbles until I lose, as well as turning off certain games in the main run. And this works because there are certain games I find frustrating to play in the sequence run. And the graphics and music are good too, as I really like the pixel art. Sega, Nintendo, Capcom, give us more pixel art games already. Although, when I look at the credits, not only is it made in Unity, but the music is actually from freesounds.org. I mean, I'm not complaining since the music works fine here. I have to play more of the game to come to a conclusion as to whether it works for what it does. But so far, the games are fun and addicting, and I look forward to playing them till the end to see what it comes to. Well, that is it with this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. In the meantime, thank you watching Gaming Roki. Have a good one.